This episode of Geek-men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds is brought to you by our sponsors, Super 7, Nerd Gear, SWA Sabers, and the Madness Entertainment Group. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to another week of ADHD Theater.
How's you mowing them?
I know, right? I know. It's actually my mom's birthday.
No doubt. Happy birthday, Mom.
Mm-hmm. She's in the comments saying, hey, y'all.
21. Oh, man, that's a good number, man. But turning 21, that's a great number.
Yeah.
Oh, 25. 25. Okay, 25. We'll get it 25.
Yeah, Bailey says happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
What a sweetie.
Oh, man. Yeah. We have Matthew in the house. How's it going?
Bailey.
What's going on, Matthew?
Yeah.
How's the book going, Matthew? How's it going?
Says thanks for the birthday wishes.
Yep. Thank you for giving us Dustin. We do like him a little bit. Sometimes.
Sometimes, right?
Bailey, stop. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah. So how's everybody been?
Man,
feels like it's been a long time since we've seen Ghost Pepper anyway.
Yeah. I had to take last week off. I went to a phenomenal concert in Atlanta. It was a band called Lettuce, but they were playing with the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra. So it was like a sit down, pretty formal event, even though, us crazy folks, we couldn't handle it. We had to stand up and dance. They got onto us, and then a lot more people stood up and danced. So they quit. They gave up. They just let us dance. Right. It was absolutely great, man. I mean, I got to meet the band. They were actually, the entire band, except for one of them, was staying in the same motel that we were staying in. So like after the show, we all go back and we chill, kind of wind down a little bit. And me, I'm a puffer from way back. So I go downstairs to puff, and lo and behold, they're all down there puffing. So we all stand around and puff together, and man, we had a good old time. I got to know the guys. I got to learn, I just talked, just hang out, it was
cool.
It was almost a dream come true, man. This is like a band you drove like hours to go see, and then all of a sudden you get to like stay in the same motel with them and hang out, and they're like, hey, we're getting an Uber and going down the street. Okay, I'll go, and just like, it was awesome.
That's awesome.
It was freaking awesome. Got all kind of autographs and stuff, man. I got to meet the actual guy that does it all, which is the drummer. His name is Adam Deich.
Nice.
And man, he's like a very accomplished musical writer. Like he writes all kind of, not just being the drummer in this band and writing all that music. He writes other music for like stuff like symphony orchestras and stuff. I mean, he's like and I got to meet him, kind of pick his brain a little bit, ask him what his favorite food and his favorite movie was and stuff like that. You know how we do.
Yeah.
And it's just good. He's just like surprised that I was like not, being all like kiss ass. I was like, I wanted to get to know him, like a friend would,
Oh yeah.
Even they were like, it's nice to meet people that, just want to hang out. They don't want to like hug all on you and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know how some fans can be.
I do.
So.
I do. I mean, it's probably one of the greatest things that I've ever witnessed before in my life. Because like, a group of my friends used to go around and see this band called Reliant K, and we'd been to pretty much every venue they were ever at in Ohio, where we all lived at the time anyway. And they actually were like, oh, hey, how's it going? They recognized us.
Right.
I know.
We're just like, hey, have you seen my brother? And we're like, no, I haven't seen him.
Yeah, that's just what I was.
That's cool.
But see, like last year on my birthday, we went to another city and seen the band, and I actually got to meet a couple of them just hanging out outside, because it was like some real small venue, so it wasn't like, unless they were trying to hide, they couldn't.
Yeah.
And we just happened to walk up on them, and they were standing there, and we talked to them, and And I got to know the bass player pretty good because he's like one of the most outgoing ones of the band. He's just like talks to everybody. He's just like real cool guy. And he remembered me because I'm like this big old dude with a big beard. I'm kind of like Dustin. I'm a big old dude with a beard. I'm just bald headed. Anyway, so he remembered me. He was like, dude, I remember you. You know, it's your birthday. And, you know, they gave me a signed drumstick last time. He remembered me. So that's kind of was my way in because he remembered that I was cool.
Yeah.
And then this time I really got to hang out with him, like for real, for real. You know, that was almost funner than the show.
Yeah. I think that would be.
You know, they say, you know, not that they're my heroes, but they say don't meet your heroes. But this time it was actually worked out, you know, because I just kind of treated them like regular folk and they treated me like regular folk. And it was like just a hangout of friends, you know, it wasn't really like, you know,
nothing. You can't ask for anything more than that, I think.
Man, it was fantastic.
Yeah, I imagine so. That's awesome. You got to go. That's very cool.
And it was like middle of downtown Atlanta too, so it was like hustly and bustly. You know, there's like a million people literally like just within, you know, a mile, and I just so happened to stay at the same hotel that they did. It was just, of course. I did research and I wanted a hotel close enough that I could walk from the venue to the hotel because I didn't want to have to drive or ride or pay no, you know, nothing to get back and forth because
nothing extra.
I knew I was going, you know, I was going to a show, you know, so I was going to be inebriated somewhere, you know, so I didn't want to have to drive or none of that. And they were too. They were the same way. You know, they walked back from the venue. Like they were that humble as a band. They've been touring for like 25 years.
Jeez.
I mean, they've really been doing, and they still willing to just like, nah, we'll save that money. We'll just walk. It's like a quarter mile. It's down the hill or up the hill. If you go to the venue, it's up the hill, down the hill to the, you know. Howdy pops.
Yeah. Howdy.
Thank you, sir. Go to themeg.tv to get all your madness stuffs.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad.
I mean, I had so much fun, man.
Yeah.
You know, the tickets were like, I don't know, $25.
Oh, geez.
You know, it's not like it was like $1,000 to go see this guy. You know, it was at Symphony Hall, which is a very night. It's like you see the opera houses and stuff that you see with the little thing. That's how it was, man. It was like cool.
That's awesome.
You know, wasn't no jiving and turkeying or nothing. It was just sit down. It wasn't, you know, like when you go to see most of these shows, it's like dark and it's like lights and cool and loud and all the stuff. Yeah. This time the lights were on. Everybody was there. It was like 1, 2, 3. You know, everybody's on time. It's a whole symphony orchestra right there.
Wow.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like I'll send you a video.
Nice.
They were really picky about videos though. They didn't want you to be filming. No, they would say something if you was like holding your phone up, like they would say something. They were like, no, you can't do that. So I had to be sneaky. I had to like hold my phone under my beard, get a little beard hair in action, but it's fine.
Separate the beard a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I swear, and they never seen nothing. Yeah, nobody's seen nothing. Just a beard cam, bro. That's it. Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, that's what. Other than that, as far as watching something new, I did watch He-Man.
Ah, okay. What'd you think? Yeah,
they inserted the woke, didn't they?
No, I don't think so.
They did. Him? No. Come on.
Oh yeah, that was just a parody to.
They made him kind of wimpy. No. Never known He-Man to be wimpy, even when he didn't know.
Nah, I disagree. I definitely think there wasn't any wokeness. I mean, sure, he had to have the him on the
even that name little bit.
I think that was like supposed to be more like He-Man, like
his
like
boss was his boss was like the Wicked Witch from Wicked.
Oh, dude. Yeah. She was the real villain. Everyone said that she was the real villain.
She's worse than Skeletor, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I went and seen it. I enjoyed it though. It was good. you know, He-Man, bro. What you gonna do? You know,
Mm.
it's pretty hard to mess it up. You know,
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed about the amount of Orko,
Yeah.
and I was a little bit disappointed about the no She-Ra period until the cutscene or whatever.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that because
so-
they're alluding to another movie where you got to watch the second one?
Of course, yes, but
Yeah.
no Orko. I mean, come on, he should have right off the rip met him, and then he should have at least been a little bit in a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Not just doing the PSA at the.
Well, I do think that
Which I did love that they
having-
brought back the PSA.
Oh.
You know, like it was classic He-Man where Orko's like, don't do bad stuff. You know, at the end, it was great. I was like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
I kept saying, me and my daughter sitting there, and I was like, where's Orko? She's like, who the fuck is Orko? She's like, I don't know. Who was that? And I'm like, ah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't know.
so-
I thought the amount of Orko is appropriate because I feel like a giant robot in this fantasy world and stuff is already kind of pushing it for most like entry level people that have never seen anything related to it and are just coming into it. But to have him at the end means that he's probably going to have a bigger role in the second one, and which that I think is appropriate because I think that works. I'm hoping that they don't listen to all the stupid trash talkers out there that they actually go ahead and give him a second movie because, dude, those people know how to make a movie. I don't know. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and
I did
the soundtrack was phenomenal.
It was good. It was good.
It's so good. I've been humming the song, and it's been in the back of my head for every time I go to put a reel on Facebook or something, or not Facebook, but Instagram. I'm like humming. I'm like, well, what's a tune that I can use? And of course, I'm very limited on the number of tunes that I can even put on there because I'm on a business account. So that like basically cuts the number of tunes that I can have in like to nothing. There's like one pre-approved royalty-free tune that it's like, oh geez,
Yeah,
I don't want to use the same one.
Is it 90 years old yet?
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, it's just limited. But I've had that in the back of my head. It's like, oh yeah, I have this really cool guy. It would be fun to
Look
put
at
the Eternia song in the background, but I can't find the Eternia song because it's not available to me. Oh joy. So it is what it is. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed that movie, and I enjoyed the Mando and Grogu movie. So just good stuff.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
I didn't, I just seen the opportunity that they had, and they tried. Evidently, I think they tried, but they were overridden. Like they got, that part of the movie gets kind of squashed by some of the cooler aspects of what happens when he actually grabs the sword and things. When he realizes his King Arthur abilities.
Yeah,
the same story. That's I've seen this. It's the same story over and over. It's like He-Man and King Arthur and all these things. It's like similar stories, man. It's so cool.
Yeah, I think they're similar stories, but I feel like it's impossible to,
It's just like most of the cool stories usually involve like a maybe a magical sword or a magical ring.
Yeah.
And the coolest ones, that I would quote or whatnot, are either sword magic or ring magic.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it follows the typical hero's path, the hero's journey. It's very much set up predictable story beats. So I think it works though, because that is a good formula for a good movie. It's just how it is.
Yeah, it's just how it was for, I guess, millennia until the gunpowder come into play. But for millennia, it was like, you know, it was magic and swords and, you know, pure grit. You know, that's what made it happen. So
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I'll just put the weird thing I'm drawing since I'm drawing it on the screen. It's gonna be a creepy Ariel.
Oh, nice.
Already looking fancy.
I saw it was like I forget who the artist was now, but they did a really weird aerial and it was surrounded by like a seahorse type thing, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. So
the one where she has like an arm that's a dingle hopper.
No. I don't think it was that.
Okay, that one's by the guy that does the Twisted Princesses line. Those are all fun.
All right, now I gotta look up what a dingle hopper is.
It's a fork.
That's more redneck than me, boy. Dang old dingle hopper, boy.
Yeah, that's what she calls a fork. Well, what she was told is called a fork.
Oh, I got it.
And she combs through her hair with it, and she immediately picks it up, starts combing through her hair with it, and of course she doesn't know, and everyone's looking around her like she's crazy. So,
you still gonna eat with that?
Right.
Okay.
Sea lice.
Yeah, all scuttle, misleading her, but you know, but yeah. So, Addie, did you watch anything new and that wasn't the movies?
Let me think. Did I? No, I think I'm just thinking the movies we watched this week. I haven't. I'm starting to make a list of things I'm gonna try to watch. I don't know. I just like. I have a hard time finding things that I can get into on my own sometimes. But I mean, I like the few shows that I watched a while ago, and I'm hoping that they're gonna make more onto this at some point.
What few shows would those be?
So that I watched Severance. That one was really good. I watched all that in like a week, less than a week's time.
Yeah, that's one I've been meaning to watch. I haven't seen it yet though.
No, yeah, that's really good. I haven't been able to get back into. I was binging all of The Walking Dead when I was pregnant, and I think after Negan became good, and then he's like helping Rick's daughter when she's almost a teenager, and I'm like, all right, I think I'm tapping out now. I don't know what's going on. They're starting to lose me there.
Yeah, I tapped out not too long after Negan entered the picture.
Does he become? Oh, I didn't stick around long enough to see if he was actually still secretly evil or not, but I lost interest to find out.
Yeah, it just you've watched it for I think at that point it was like 10 seasons so far, so it's like, oh god,
he picked the guy's eyes out and laughed about it.
Right, literally bashes the dude's head in and Glenn's head in, and it's just like, oh gosh, dude. The heart and soul of the team.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know if we
changed the whole outlook.
I don't think we can come back from this, guys.
Right, he's not healthy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick's like dying somewhere, or the king of another tribe somewhere.
Yeah,
he should have died a long time ago and didn't. And then his stupid son died or whatever.
Yeah,
no, his
Coral.
son died because
Coral.
The means.
The man's Coral.
What was fun was learning about Orko. You know, I tried to tell my daughter, Orko this, Orko that. So she's like instantly on her phone, like, hey. So, and I'm like,
that's the thing I don't like. It's like, dang it.
She's like, stomp me. Like, I didn't know he was from Trollian. He's a Trollian from Trolla. Orko's a troll from Trollia. Holy crap! Okay, all right.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm looking forward to another movie. I'm praying that they get it. Yeah,
I think they will. You know, and at now I'm like overtly trying to find Orko thingies on the internet, like little figurines and things like that, and it's actually pretty tough, man. People want a lot of money for them things.
Yeah,
They
they
got
do.
the old school little Orco things because they were not like part of the pack. They were like part of the separate big pack or something. Like a little. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You can get some cheap ones. But they're like the hollow plastic things. I want the thick, solid, old, rubbery. Like it's hard to explain. Like the old school little figurines you used to get little toys and like Looney Tunes toys and stuff. So like solid. They were like not hollow. It's like the cool little. Anyway, it's pretty hard to find stuff like
Chuck
that,
out
man.
your sibling and it'll actually hurt.
Yeah, you hit them with it and it'll. It's
Make
like
a sound.
it's not like an egg. It's like a potato. Ooh.
Well,
What's he got?
I have
No
this.
way. Yeah.
But
Like
I thought I had an Orco. I think I do somewhere. It's just
I'm telling you, man. These things are the Orco figurines are not as easy to find as I thought they would be. I was like, they'll be everywhere. Nope.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Half the time when I go to look to watch something on my own, it's like not free. I'm like, guys, I pay for like 4 streaming services. Can you stop?
Yeah,
this
seriously.
madness?
I went to go watch Clarkson's Farm, which it follows the, I guess, story, so to speak, of Jeremy Clarkson, who is, famous for doing Grand Tour and stuff like that. He's a big car guy. So anyway, he's in like Britain, and he decides to buy a farm and have a go at farming and stuff. So then there's been 5 seasons of him doing farm life and stuff. So it's weird, but it's oddly intriguing, because not being a traditional farmer. I mean, I've grown stuff in the past. My parents have.
I grow stuff. I grow herbs and all kinds of stuff.
Right. So, but I mean, my parents grew stuff and whatnot. Not that kind of stuff, but like.
Well, like
green
cilantro,
beans and
cilantro,
and stuff like that.
Pineapple sage, and
but yeah, so they had a garden and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very much entry level, and I'm just watching this, and of course he's doing all kinds of weird stuff. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy the cream of the crop, and he goes to buy a new tractor. Well, he doesn't settle for any tractor. He buys a Lambo. A Lamborghini makes an actual tractor.
No way.
Yeah, and so it's him. What? He's like, "Oh, this is great. This is top tier. It's a Lambo." And everyone's just like, "No, this is terrible. Don't buy this." But he does anyway, and it's funny to see how he struggles with it and all this stuff.
Is this like Duck Dynasty for farming?
No, well, yeah, I guess sort of. But he, has no idea what anything is. And he's a big car guy, so of course he thinks, oh yeah, I'll just buy this Lamborghini.
That's how they got famous. That's how they got famous, for making tractors and military equipment. And that's how Lamborghini started. In 1948. Look at that.
But yeah, so it's been fun watching it.
But the tractor business was not as profitable as
no, definitely not. Well, you'll see why if you ever watch the show. And it's on Amazon Prime. And so anyway,
what would you do, Dustin, if somebody gave like, here's a Lamborghini, here's all it's paid for, and here's 10 years worth of insurance money. Here you go, have fun. What would you do? Would you drive it or would you sell it?
You
can. It's yours. It's yours. Do whatever you want to with it.
Yeah, I'd probably sell it.
I'd drive it for like 2 weeks and then sell it. I'd drive it a little bit. You would.
I'd sit behind it.
At least behind
the wheel.
Drive around the block, bro. Go on now.
But yeah. So anyway, I went to go watch Clarkson's Farm today, and it's like, oh crap, our Prime isn't working for some reason. So it's like, okay. So that meant immediately 2 shows are down because I was watching Vox Machina and Clarkson's Farm. So it's like immediately took those 2 off the table. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll try to find something else to watch. Yeah. So I feel you there. Like I already pay for Netflix. What's that?
Kevin's been binging Supernatural.
Yeah. Good stuff. I like Supernatural. It's fun.
You see the new Yellowstone spliff they got going on with the, what's it called? The
Dutton Ranch,
man. You know, Yellowstone was a cool thing, man. You know, I don't know of anybody that I know that watched Yellowstone that said it sucked.
Yeah, no.
Everybody said it was
great.
Pretty good. You know, and now they're coming out with Dutton Ranch, you know, because I guess what's his name? Old Costner Kevin Costner was such a crappy head about getting killed off and using his AI image to do some of the scenes. He didn't like it.
Well, yeah, I mean,
so he was the pecker. So they just cut him out of the thing and made Dutton Ranch, right?
No. They finished the season. They just killed him off because, and it wasn't because of the AI and all that stuff. Sure, that might have contributed
I don't know.
to part
I've
of it.
seen some interviews with him where he was like, that was why.
Well, that could have contributed to part of it, but he was at the time having difficulty because he was in the middle of filming his, lifelong passion, which was his passion project, which I'm forgetting the name of the movie of, but it's another like Western type movie, and it's supposed to have two parts, and he was in the middle of doing that, and they were wanting to move on without him, and he's just like, well, hold on, no. And things came to fruition, and
they moved on without him, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They just killed him off and all that. Spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen it, but they've done several other shows. They've done 1943, 1923, or 1623, 1923, and there's supposed to be another one, but they haven't done it yet. I saw news today that they're gonna have on it, and then they have Marshals, which is focused on Casey Dutton, and then they have Dutton Ranch, which focuses on Beth and Rip Wheeler at a new adventure.
Well, to be honest, anybody that I've ever seen or talked to that watched any of the Yellowstone stuff, Kevin Costner's character was not the one they were buying crap because of. They were buying crap because of Beth Dutton.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's the one that they bought the crap because of.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
Just saying that they didn't buy it because of Kevin Costner's character. They just didn't.
Yeah,
they bought it because of Beth Dutton's character.
I believe it, because
she was the absolute bitch of all bitches that had the money to back it up, and the ass and the kick ass too. She was the one.
Yep.
So therefore, that's why you can say what you want to, but that's why it was successful because of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Not because of him. I mean, yeah, he's a good asset. He's a good.
No, he definitely was the draw for it. But of course, you come to the opening curtains, and you're like, oh wow, there's this, and then you learn about Beth and all that stuff, and you're like, okay, now you're invested in this family drama, and it's just like, wait,
nobody bought the shirt with Kevin Costner's face on it. They bought it with Beth Dutton. They didn't make it because nobody would buy it.
Well, yeah, I believe that.
Nobody would buy it. They bought it because of the women's, the strong and empowered girl power.
Yeah. But that's a Tyler Sheridan show, and it's actually on tonight. So we're probably just reminding people that they could be watching them and not us.
Oh Lord, Jesus. I'm glad I'm not.
Well, if you stick out with us, we'll keep you entertained here. We haven't gotten into the movies yet, so.
Oh, speaking of movies.
Yes, I digress. Speaking of movies, so yeah, we watched Iron Lung and Hokum this week, and who wants to describe Iron Lung for me?
So I'll
yeah,
take
you came in.
Iron Lung because of
All
the
right.
fact that I got schooled on Iron
Mhm.
Lung just a little while ago.
Yeah.
It's actually based
They
off a
broke the
video
record
game.
for the amount of fake blood, apparently, too.
Well,
That was
evidently it's not fake in the movie. It's
Oh.
fake blood, but
Oh.
in the real world of Iron Lung, it's not. It's actually an ocean of blood.
yeah.
Ew. It's like pig's blood or something.
It's a real ocean of
Well,
literal blood.
in real life, yes, it's fake blood, but in the
in real
movie,
life. But
it
in the
is
movie,
not.
it's
An actual ocean.
literal ocean of
Mhm.
blood.
It's on a
And-
different moon, different planet. It's on a moon.
So
of
the
some sort.
planets don't exist anymore. It's just
Yeah.
moons, according to the first minute and a half of the movie.
Mm.
Yeah,
No-
I like
no
missed
more
that.
planets.
I was like, what year are we?
Yeah, no more planets. Evidently, something happened.
Well, no more stars. They said the stars were gone, so that meant solar
And
systems.
It
so
also
it's
said
a
no
little
more
bit more than
planets.
that.
No more planets. Only moons were left.
Yeah,
So,
which is wild to think
No,
of.
No
it's
money,
just- it's
no
just a-
bitches, no cars.
none of that. No bars. Nothing.
Yeah.
Sucks. But
No
Anyway.
Wi-Fi.
So
I don't think I can
Yeah.
do without my Wi-Fi.
No
I think
Twitter.
it had Wi-Fi. It's like something that once you turn it on, you can't turn it off. But
Yeah.
we'll learn that later in history.
Mm.
So it's based on a video game, and the video game has many parts, and evidently it was really popular for a while. It was popular enough to have a movie done
Yeah.
after it, and it's based on a convict that is innocent, and he gets sentenced to go down in the deeps of this blood ocean,
Mm-hmm.
and he's lied to the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
They tell him
Oh,
you're the
is
first. You're the first one.
Yeah.
You're a virgin down here, and it was a lie.
Yeah, what was he accused of?
He was
He was accused of blowing up a bunch of people.
research
No.
facility. It was a research
Yeah.
facility.
His brother and all that.
Yeah, but they were
Yeah.
the ones that did it. He was just that. He just happened to show up at an odd time, and they were doing their mischief, and he
Mhm.
got blamed. And he allowed them to blame him because he knew that they would all go down if he didn't go down.
Mm.
So they allowed him to blame him, and he was like, "Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go to jail. It's fine. If I ain't got nothing else. The planets don't exist anymore. Like whatever. At least I get some food." And they stick it. He wakes up in a submarine in the middle of a blood ocean, and this girl's talking to him on like a radio, and she's telling him, "Yeah, do this, do that," and it's nothing he does works. And eventually, he figures it all out. He learns how to work the ship. He learns how to code the position he's in and whatnot. And so he goes to the depths of this particular ocean and discovers a monster,
Mm.
a literal monster. And he manages to stay away from the monster for the most part. I think the monster allowed him because he eventually starts thinking that he's hallucinating. I don't think he's hallucinating at all. I think he's, all that stuff's real except for when he sees people, when he sees people that's not there, that's probably, like cabin fever type of stuff. Because if you wanted to really punish somebody, put them in a submarine by themselves for like a year.
Was
Yeah,
that how
that-
long he was down there? I didn't get
I
that.
don't know.
from this
I
thing.
don't know how long he was down there, but it was longer than expected. I guarantee it.
Mm.
And after, let's just say, put me in a submarine for a month and tell me nothing. After a month, I'd be crazier than I am now. I'd be wilding out, man. I would be. Especially when I could like see stuff out there, and it was like looked like a monster, and the ship started, Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so it was a weird scenario where he's kind of he's stuck between a rock and a hard place because it's either retrieve what we want you to do or die.
Yeah.
Was pretty much his ultimatum throughout the whole thing. So every obstacle he faces, they're like, well, do it or die. So he does it, of course.
Yeah.
You know, because he's resilient type of guy. He's a man. You know, he just like, okay, well, whatever.
Whatever. Gosh. Fine.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Whatever. So he finds whatever they're looking for. Actually, they don't even know that they're looking for it. They just realize that a ship that they sent a long time ago actually still is down there and is still transmitting signals. So in order to get the signals, they had to give him the right codes to put in the computer. And he's in an ocean of blood, so they can send signals to a ship in an ocean of blood, which is weird, but they can still do it, which is why AI is kind of weird. But evidently, they can send signals to his computer to where he can access other people's computer in a super deep cavern under an ocean of blood.
Yeah.
And he gets to download all the secrets that they have uncovered. And supposedly he either saves humanity or dies. But the movie ends without really telling you what happens. So we'll see. Hopefully there'll be another movie, because this movie is based off a video game, and this part of the video game is just the starting credits, where once this happens, then you actually get to play the video game.
Huh.
So there you go.
Well, that's weird.
It's called Iron Lung. All
right. Well, yeah. What would you rate it? We'll go ahead and jump to that.
I'll rate it a 3, a solid 3, because I got a little backdrop on it, from a teenager. And if they make another movie, it might even get a 3.5 or a 4, depending on the context that it gives for the second movie. Because this entire movie was a dude in a submarine trying to figure out how to navigate a sea of blood.
Yeah, I was I was very confused.
Yeah.
I was very confused. I wanted to like it more than I wanted there to be more. I didn't know what I expected. I thought there would be more to it, I guess. I didn't know it was going to be so niche that you had to have lore already to understand somewhat more of what you're getting into, really.
Yeah.
Right. To me, it was one of those back rooms deals where if you just watch the movie, no context, nothing to it. Because when I first watched it on Monday, I was like, that's the weirdest shit I ever saw, bro. That's so stupid. What did I just watch?
Yeah.
So then later on, I get a little context about, oh, well, that was a video game, and this guy made it because blah, blah, blah.
Could they have presented it a little better to a wider audience, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
And the literally the only context you really get in the whole movie is the first 2 minutes. The first 2 minutes of the movie is like a narrator telling you what's going on. You get that, and if you miss it, you miss it. Because you have no idea what's going on after that. You're like, why is he in a submarine? Well, they tell you in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
They tell you what happened, everything, this and that blah, blah, blah. And they tell you. It's almost like the ending of the movie was at the very first 2 minutes. It tells you everything you need to know about what's happening.
And it all hinges on you understanding.
or at least being open-minded about, okay, this is fiction and we're about to, go into this particular storyline, and I embrace it, right?
Yeah.
If you do not, then you won't get nothing. You won't get none of the movie. You'll just know a guy's in a submarine floating around in an ocean of blood. And if you don't watch the first part of the movie, you don't even know it's an ocean of blood.
Yeah.
You just see blood drips every time now and then. He's like, what is this? Because he's worried too. He's curious. He don't know.
He's like,
why is blood dripping from the walls? Like, what?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of how the beginning of what was that movie we just watched a few weeks ago? Hail Mary. It reminds me very much of the beginning of the Hail Mary, because he wakes up and it's like he has to relearn how to do everything and understand how to do all this stuff that he used to know, but has, since forgotten,
Yeah, it's been years since he wakes up and he's like, what, I'm a convict because of that?
Right.
And then,
right.
And I'm in a submarine under an ocean of blood because of what? Oh, well, I'm innocent. You sure you're innocent? All right, go down there and get this stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, get what stuff? Just go down there and see. Well, what do you mean go down there and see? Where am I at? I can't even,
Yeah.
And
it's very much like it. It's pretty wild how similar it is, but it's stars versus space, or stars versus blood.
Ocean. Yeah, or ocean. So personally, I'm scareder of the ocean than I am of space.
Yeah.
So, I almost think I'd find some nice people out there in space. In the ocean, everything will eat you. So just know that.
Yeah. There's no one to hear you scream in space.
In the ocean, it's just bubbles.
Yeah. In the ocean, you risk implosion if you go too deep. We all know how that story ended up. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Well, you ready, Addie?
I feel like it's a tough one for me because I don't know. I didn't know much about it. I thought I knew more about it than I did too, I guess. I give it a good 3.5 for now. Until I learn more, I'll probably appreciate it more. Like you said. The lore.
Yeah,
yeah.
According to what I watched or seen in the past few hours, if they continue with this project, it could turn out to be something really cool.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see more.
You'd have to kind of boost people up to watch the first movie because the first movie is slightly boring. It is because it's just a dude in a submarine, like wondering what's going on.
Yeah,
just like the rest of us. But
it's kind of one of those weird things where it's like fear of the unknown, but they almost took that fear of the unknown too far to where it's so unknown. You don't know if you're supposed to be scared right now or not. It's like, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think, I'm with Addie. I'll probably, I'd watch it again just so that way I could maybe rewatch the beginning and sort of digest it a little bit more. I did, unlike y'all, I did go into it with an open mind, and I was waiting and ready for the twist, but it just never got up to the twist that I don't know, foresaw it taking. But I was waiting for, someone's gonna betray someone, something weird's gonna happen. It's a weird Cthulhu monster in the blood, and it's all this other kind of stuff. I thought it was gonna be different. What happened was like, oh, here's where it ends. Like, wait,
yeah,
you're looking around, be like,
so
I'm like checking through the credits, like, oh, maybe there's more.
Yeah, according to the, I guess, crash course lore I got was that there's a base, there's a home base. There's still a place where people live and things, and this guy goes down there, he gets this info, and he tries to bring it back. Where this creature is the one that's had, it's got tentacles. And the tentacles are kind of, instead of being like physical tentacles, they're like something that might, infiltrate your mind. Like a voice or something, like the devil or something, whatnot.
Okay.
It's just like a temptation type of thing. But if you don't go with me, you're going to die. Like, it's inevitable. Like, but it's a lie. You know, so it's so he gets the information, he takes it back to the lighthouse, which is where they're all living, and this creature is pissed. So they have to ward off the creature in order to keep the information that he went and got.
Okay.
Which was the whatever information he got or downloaded or whatnot is supposed to save humanity.
Yeah. So
Whether it does or not.
The stuff that was on the computer that she gave him access to download the codes.
And it was just it was just samples of like organics and
different bedrock or whatever.
And the analytics of it, plus the like film or pictures that it took while it was down there. So they had evidence of the monster that was down there. And they had also the I don't know, according to what I was, it was like a virus that they brought back that actually saved them, which was similar to the like Don't Cry, Have Fun, Don't Die movie or whatever the movie was, where he'd come back over and over, and he finally figured out that if he would just infect everybody with his mom's virus, they would live. Because they would be allergic to Wi-Fi.
Gotcha. Yeah.
They would be allergic to Wi-Fi, so they would never want to have Wi-Fi around them because it made their nose bleed, made them feel like crap.
Yeah.
To reject it. That's the only way to beat it. It was the simplest of things. It wasn't like explosions or uploads or none of that mess. It was the simplest of things.
Yeah.
It's actually a virus that saved humanity.
But that's the thing. I feel like, I agree with Addie. It could have been presented a little bit differently to make things more digestible, I suppose. Because
they could have told us anything that would have made it funner.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a 3. It was an interesting concept. I didn't, not to say I didn't enjoy it. I did. I was on. I mean, I'm sitting in the chair the same way I'm sitting in the chair when we watched the movie. But
I was a 1.5. I was a 1.5 on this movie until I found out that it had context. So
I was essentially on the edge of my seat like this, just sitting here like, okay, well, something's about to happen. Something's about to happen, and then of course. That something that happened was the end of the movie, and but I was still enjoying it, waiting to see what happened, what was happening next. So don't think I'm knocking it. I'm not, but yeah, that's my rating. So, but Hokum. Let's move on to Hokum.
Oh boy.
Who wants to start on this one?
Sure.
Hokum at least had a familiar actor in it.
Who's that?
Adam Scott, the main guy, the main
I don't recognize. I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, he was in Community. No, not Community. It's on the tip of my tongue. Ron Swanson, Parks and Rec. Yeah, he was in Parks and Rec. He's the one that came in with Ann Perkins. That guy, whatever his name is.
Nope, still gone.
Huh, weird. Yeah. So have you ever seen Parks and Rec?
Nope.
Okay, well, that's probably why. He was also in what is that? It's Addie was just talking about it. Severance. He was in Severance.
Oh, yeah.
So
he's very stone faced when he acts. He looks tired a lot. Which is great when he plays office workers. He was typecast as office worker in a show, like 2 shows. So. The Office. You look tired and worn out from life. You make a great desk jockey.
Was he in The Office?
think so, isn't he? Isn't he Ryan in The Office? No, not Ryan.
No, he wasn't
The
Ryan.
Office? Or I think in Parks and Rec.
You're thinking Parks and Rec. He was definitely in Parks and Rec. But yeah, we'll display that here. So today's the day. FIFA World Cup Squishmallows at McDonald's. Yay! And wait, tomorrow, is that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow you're getting all of them, right? That'll be cool. That'll be fun. Oh yes, Squishmallow fandom.
Did they say how they get all of them at once?
She never did.
You gotta squish.
Yeah, you're gonna have to educate us because we've tried to negotiate and all that kind of stuff.
100 Happy Meals at once.
It was released yesterday.
To the house.
Gotcha.
You just get a Happy Meal a day for every day of the month.
Well, that's the thing.
I mean, I'm sure you could buy them on eBay too.
At least the food will never go bad.
Well, that's true. But she lives overseas, so I don't think they have the same kind of situation as we do here. Over here, sure, yeah, it's not gonna go bad. At least not for a long time.
Oh, it's the same food over there. They just don't know yet. They'll realize it. They'll realize it.
I certainly hope not. But anyway, so Hokum starts out. It's this dude. He is an author, and he's very, I guess, disturbed in a certain way. It felt very much like a riff on Stephen King, or at least inspired by Stephen King a little bit. Yeah.
Stephen Queen wrote this one.
Stephen Queen.
Stephen Queen. What?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to show that picture.
It's the same guy. He's just changed his gender.
Mm-hmm. That would be funny.
I thought that weird guy in the wheelchair who was talking about creepy shit was going to come back.
Yeah, no, he was just setting up the story, which is, what he was basically saying that, this is.
And the story he set up was Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, essentially. Yep. But I see that's again Hansel and Gretel, that I don't remember there ever being any kind of handcuffs or any kind of gates to hell and all that kind of stuff.
Well, no, but it was
the
kids. It was the kids in the woods that met the witch, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Same story, different movie.
Yeah. But this also takes place during Halloween. So for all you Halloween people out there, this movie should be on your radar to watch around Halloween, at least. But yeah.
So most of the first, I'd say, hour of the movie was very interesting. Once they introduced the actual witch, it kind of got weird and it just fizzled out. It didn't really give any context about who she was or where she came from or none of that stuff. And then you get the idea that only when you drink the mushroom powder do you see the witch. So it's like,
poor mushroom guy bit the dust. That was sad.
He was a fighter, though. Yeah.
He was the only one that knew. Yep. He was the only one that knew. But
so the moral of the story is, you want to see crazy shit, take mushroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you learn at the end of the movie that I put that mushroom guy's powder in your liquor, and so I'm sorry. Yeah? Well, and you're thinking, oh, this whole time, oh, so it was all in his imagination. He didn't see anything of that kind of stuff. Well, no, that basically saved him because it kept his mind open to see these things. He saw his mom that was clearly clearly trying to save him, and he saw the the dead girl, the friend, or well, not so much friend. They just barely met, the bartender, and so yeah.
She liked him and he liked her.
Yeah.
And then when he seen her dead, it messed him up.
Rabbit thing. I thought the rabbit thing was like
the rabbit thing is completely demonic.
I think it was because it was a costume party. Oh.
Well, I mean, the creepy rabbit dude was on like the TV show he was watching when he used the gun,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Although it didn't make sense. Like, why is his mom haunting him if is it just his own mind haunting him?
Yes, it was his own mind the whole time. And that makes you think that half of it was kind of made up by him, his own mind. But then again, maybe it was just he could now see, right? He can now see. So,
Maybe I don't want
I think it was definitely because he could see.
Was Snow White eating mushrooms and apples? That's why she could see the witch.
So the rabbit lady was just killed because she's like, I hear someone coming. So, but she wasn't on the mushrooms.
Is there ocean mushrooms that Ariel was eating?
Dolphins play with pufferfish to get stung by pufferfish.
Oh boy!
From it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird fact that you told me a while back.
It's getting hotter under the water.
Indeed.
They play with penguins and use them as what.
So there's a basement to this whole place, and that's where the witch lived. So
yeah,
that part was confusing. Did she die? Is she a hallucinant of the mushroom?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't a hallucinogen of the mushroom. She might have died because the whole thing burned down. But if they re-erect that
was down there,
the basement didn't burn up, bro.
Oh wait. Yeah, I mean, she took the one dude that was the douchebag guy that didn't want to be a dad, the deadbeat dad. She took him away to the pits of hell or whatever
the pits
you want to call it.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is apparently a doorway, a kitchen-like doorway into the gates of hell. So
you never know what goes on. The moral of the story is don't leave rooms unattended at the. Oh, we never go up here. Actually, I don't trust you, and I'm leaving now.
Right. Yeah, if there's ever a room that they don't have locked up or anything, just be wary.
Can I rent that room? No, we just keep that room locked up. Why? There's a witch in there. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm gone.
In other words,
out.
Moral of the story is keep chalk on you at all times.
Yeah,
right?
Keep it
always question authority.
Yeah.
Look, I got kids. I got sidewalk chalk at the ready, bro. I got sidewalk chalk at the ready just in case we get bored.
Don't go.
Well, didn't you know? And here's another thing. I think all ants are witches because if you draw a circle around them, they can't escape the circle. They just keep roaming around.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah,
do it. All ants. Oh, I thought you meant human ants. I'm like, I'm an ant.
Human ants? There's a human ant? Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Ant-Man.
What do you mean there's an ant?
An ant. A-N-T.
We call them aunties.
Aunties. Yeah.
Circle around me, see what happens.
You'll just bounce from corner to corner.
No, she'll be trapped forever. No, just joking. Just joking.
You've seen those videos of people holding chickens down near the ground. They hold their heads down. You draw a straight line from their beak outward, and they lay there. That makes their something about it confuses their brains, and they mentally pass out until you move them or something.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Watch the video on YouTube.
Which is pretty wild.
Chicken witchcraft.
There was probably a witch that discovered doing that to begin with. And they were like, witch.
Oh, yeah.
Witchy woman.
You can do it around ladybugs, I think. Maybe they just don't like the.
Why can't they just fly away?
Ladybugs hate my windows, evidently. They kill themselves every time they get in my window.
Huh.
But they love my herb plants because they eat all the aphids.
Oh.
So you could buy ladybugs and put them on your herb plants, and they'll never have another pest except for ladybugs. And once all the pests are gone, the ladybugs go away. So
I can tell you what a ladybug tastes like, but it's a unique
Ugh.
flavor. I accidentally chewed one. It was like a it was like a comedic,
does it add the crunch to your sandwich?
it's like a comedic scene in the movie where I was eating dinner and I was like 7. I dropped a pea on the floor and I didn't look. I reached out, grabbed it, and put my mouth, and it was a ladybug.
How did you were like, wait, peas aren't
Wait a
that
minute.
crunchy, and you spat it out and it's a ladybug?
Oh yeah, it tasted nasty. Have you ever smelled them? Because they have a weird stink to them. Have you
No,
ever smelled
I've never
one?
smelled a ladybug.
No, I don't. I don't go around
never-
sniffing up
never got
ladybug
your
skirts.
I go around sniffing lady skirts, but not ladybug skirts.
The bug skirt.
Stupid.
So
So silly.
That's exactly what it tastes like. Imagine the smell in your mouth. That's what it is.
Oh goodness.
What? Say that back one more time.
Imagine the smell in your mouth.
They smell what they taste like.
They smell what they taste like. Okay.
Maybe I need some of them mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
The mushrooms are delicious.
You just need the mushroom milk. Yeah.
That sounds nasty though.
Of
That
course
sounds
it
like
does.
Magic
damn
mushrooms
like
are actually
basement milk.
fantastic.
mushroom milk.
Mm,
They were in a basement though. Really shit lighting.
yeah.
I love the clock part with the thing with the bell, and he used
I'll
the clock.
admit, that was
a
pretty
cool
freaking
part.
clever.
That was a cool part of the movie with the clock, using the clock with the dingy thing, and the guy with the hammer.
That's scary.
That was cool, man.
That was
You had
actually
to-
a golf club.
It was the wind, because the thing about it is the clock kept going off, but it was a wind up clock.
Mhm.
You could see the port in the front where you had to wind the clock up to make it work. And nobody's been up there supposedly forever, and the clock's still dinging. So who's winding the clock, right?
Yeah,
The witch lady's scurrying up and down there doing it.
probably.
She's like,
Uh,
oh yeah, fast.
It was so funny. It was so funny because the crappy guy's name was Mao, and I know a guy named Mao. So anyway,
So who boarded
You're like,
up the
"Hey,
basement?
You were
Did
crap
they-
in that movie.
are you in this movie? Is that you?
Did she spackle that basement wall, or did someone spackle her in there like the cask of Amontillado?
Yeah, who built the block wall down there, huh?
Mm-hmm. I don't
Who did
know.
that? Who got all bricked up for the witch?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
She's someone else's wife that put down there, and then she like sold her soul so she could scurry around down there like a rat for the rest of her life.
Well, that's the thing about witches. They evidently they're super patient. They can wait like millennia just to bust your ass.
She just
They're
waiting.
mean.
Yeah, she's
They're
waiting. She was
mean.
waiting for
They're
someone to shove that
mean.
girl in there.
I figured it was the crazy old dude's from the beginning of the movie, his wife that he put down in there. He's like, "Yep, I'm just bricking it up."
Oh.
Yep, bitch, you gotta go in the room up there. We're locking it up.
Right.
Give me the key.
I'm so confused why Rabbit Girl died the way she did.
Yeah. Well,
Why?
She
Who killed her?
apparently.
Did the guy kill her and slump her in there, or what? Because she said, "I hear someone," and then she screams like the witch killed her, but didn't
Mhm.
sacrifice her and left her in the dolly.
Left her in the dumbwaiter thing.
The
That doesn't make any
elevator,
sense.
Yeah, it was a dumbwaiter.
dolly.
The other guy deserved it. You think she would have used her, and the devil.
Right.
No, we don't want bunny women. We don't like bunny women. We want the sexy guy in the.
No, we don't. We like bunny women.
No, we don't do
well,
white boys.
We like alive bunny women, though. Not like dead.
Well, see, that's the thing.
They're not as sexy.
I think he probably. Well, I don't know.
So
See,
he was.
that's
I
the thing.
think the guy killed. I think he killed her.
How did he get back
He
out?
he sent her down there, and then he went down there and like poisoned her or something. He done some messed up stuff
He
to her.
heard someone coming. How did the guy get back up the dolly? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, he
Well-
was upstairs. He had the button.
So
It's confusing.
it's
I
like
know.
too much work. Sounds like he should have killed her before he put her down there. She was always drugged and ready.
Yeah.
Who's scurry and
He could have embraced it and just had a happy family, but no, he was a weirdo.
Yeah, he could have, but
yeah, the witch is
Didn't-
throwing me off. And then the poor guy
dude
with the
was
phone.
too busy nutting up to put up with you know, the good stuff that comes with having a family.
He was worried about the guy in the wheelchair getting mad at him or something.
Yeah, that's definitely true. He's like, oh, he already hates me.
The guy that owns the place, he doesn't care about the honeymoon suite either.
Which
Or was
you'd
the
think
guy
that'd be
lying,
like a
saying, He
moneymaker.
doesn't like anyone going up there, and he was talking about himself.
Oh, it's haunted. You want to pay extra to go to the haunted room?
It
Okay.
does his wife, and that's her running around down there. It can't get rid of
Right.
it.
It's kind of gross. It's got like a blood bathtub up there. Just
Yeah, that
been
was definitely weird.
rancid forever.
Yeah, well,
Then he falls in it. He falls in the rancid bathtub. We all know it's like nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I was like,
And then he was
"Ah,
completely dry after he woke up the next morning.
Yeah, he's like laying into bed dry. No
like a
stand
cat
sheets.
with a sandpaper tongue. I'm in a weird mood. I just need a bunch of gummy sharks.
The chalk saved him, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah, she was in the middle of shaving her legs in that bathtub.
oh yeah. Of course, that was probably the original witch before she went to the basement and then got trapped down there. Oh,
I'm considered a squishmallow in some categories. So if you want to, anyway, I'm considered a squishmallow.
yeah, I know. I know my family thinks I'm pretty squishy. I don't know.
I like the giant ones.
I ain't no Henry Cavill, that's for sure. Ugh.
I like them pillow-sized ones. You can just lay on them and do what you do.
Yeah. Anyway. You'll have to clip that and send it to Carrie.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I need to Google the lore of the movie or whatever. I don't understand.
Let's see. Hokum lore explained.
Guy with
Let's
the
see.
pink on eyeballs needed more screen time.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so 2026 horror film Hokum. The supernatural and mythological elements serve as a manifestation of psychological trauma. The lore revolves around the allegorical Punisher hunting down those with violent sins. So she must have had a violent sin in her past. Which
one?
I don't know
The witch?
if that be her kid, you know. Maybe she's old fashioned and you had a kid outside wedlock and therefore I'm killing you. So who knows? Maybe that could be.
What with it though?
Then it says here the term hokum itself is a nod to the film's central irony, which means nonsense or hocus pocus. This is perfectly fits the protagonist, a cynical American horror writer who scoffs at superstition, only to discover the folklore is deadly. Then it has the witch and her purpose. The witch haunting the Bilberry Woods Hotel honeymoon suite is not your classic Hollywood spellcaster. Rather, being purely malicious, her lore frames her as a supernatural judge. So again, going back to the, before mentioned, why was she judged? Maybe she just doesn't like children out of wedlock. I'm not sure.
Doesn't like bunny suits.
Right, that could be, or maybe who knows?
The girl was like,
it makes me think deeper, like the killing of the unborn child thingy.
Right.
Makes me think of like it was like a sacrifice. Like he was in on it, and he's like, okay, and he sent her down there to be
So it says here the Punisher. It says she targets men who commit severe sins, particularly violence or femicide. So, okay, but she died. So why would she kill?
That's what I'm saying. She didn't kill the dude killed her.
Yeah.
You know, she was always in the elevator. She was terrified. So he's bringing her up and down and giving her water and food.
Did he?
And it was probably spiked with whatnot, you know, and he's like trying to torture her and this and that. And he's like, the witch ain't real. And
He didn't seem like he was ready to torture.
eventually he realizes that the witch is real because he actually goes down there himself.
Yeah.
And the witch handcuffs him and takes him to hell.
Goes to, try to kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense. The allegory of trauma. The entity represents the inescapable of consequences and of guilt. Instead of being a standard monster, she acts as a philosophical force and confronting protagonist with his own unresolved tragic past.
So she lets him have peace with his mom, but she still had him tied up with chains. Does she like the main guy or not?
Well, yeah. So he broke the chain because he used that stupid hacksaw that he had on him the entire movie.
It saved his life like 3 or 4 times in the movie. The little 3-inch hacksaw.
Sponsored by.
And why did he hang himself? He was gonna hang himself, right? And then
apparently
he didn't hang himself. His
story was being made fun of at the pub, and his parents and his dad hated him.
So he chose to go to the same place his mom and dad honeymoon to like kill himself. Like,
well,
is that where he was born? He was made in that room.
That's where he was conceived.
It could have been. But yeah, I mean, I think I said that at one point in the movie. It says here, the film is steeped in deeper, sometimes subtle Irish mythological references that enrich the setting. Fairy folk, far from cutie pixies, traditional Irish fairies like the terrifying hag in the film are tricksters that are capable and kill. So
the witch doesn't haunt everybody in that room though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was anyone?
Only the ones that can see.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you don't look, it's not there, and you're fine.
No, if you don't drink the mushroom milk, you can't see, so you don't get tormented.
Scurry around looking at your consummation bed. I'm still confused.
Yeah, well, I have no idea what happened in this movie. Therefore, there's no real lore or context.
You took a little nappy nap.
You took a little nappy nap?
The guy, he fell asleep in that.
Oh, yeah. He fell asleep at the most inopportune times.
Yeah, he slept in that consummation bed real hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Circle. That witch should have been all over him.
Well, who knows? Maybe the witch came up and peed on him, and that dried him out. Who knows?
And that's why
for all that movie makes a sense. So
son of a witch.
No, Barry, it's too difficult for her to sit up on a hard surface.
She washed them off. But yeah, so let's go ahead and rate this movie.
I give it a 2.
I was gonna say around that, yeah.
Yeah, it's soulless.
Mixed feelings. I guess moderately insightful, but I didn't know what the insights were.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I'll say 2.5 to 3, because I of course I liked.
You liked it more than. If you give it a 3, that's what we gave Iron Lung. That's all.
The what? That's what we gave. What?
What we gave Iron Lung. I just wouldn't put it at the same level as Iron Lung.
Yeah, I would say about the same level, but I would probably. I would say in different circumstances, but I actually kind of liked it. I wanted to understand more about it.
All the cool
so
people died. The one guy that tried to kill himself like 5 times, he lived, ironically.
Yeah.
And it gave you no context on what happened later or anybody that, nothing.
Well, the thing
it
is,
didn't even show you the burnt down building. It didn't show you that even.
Yeah, no, it didn't. But it did. He did resolve things with his mom. He came to terms with through his own understanding, even though he was high on milk.
I credit that to the mushrooms. So anyway,
yeah, but that again helped.
Given it a 2.5, but I'm giving it a 2 purely because the cool hobo died, because he didn't deserve that. He went through a lot.
Oh heck yeah,
he was the only one trying to help.
Yeah,
he's the only good guy in this entire fuck show.
that's definitely true.
He got all ripped up from what? And who was driving away? Wasn't it the guy that was doing all this shit driving away with him?
No.
Where's the manager?
The manager is the one who ultimately paid the price and got taken away to hell.
I got confused between who's the manager, who owns the place, and whatever. Door hopper.
Yeah, we never saw the owner again after that initial scene where he was talking to the children.
He was the baby daddy.
Yeah. So. Yeah, the owner is the first guy we see in the film where he's just, telling the children, "Oh, blah blah blah, kids,
the guy that
beware."
Got dragged to hell wasn't the guy that had the baby.
No, that was like the manager.
Why is he there then?
He was there because he had the key to,
he's covering
the
up
crossbow and everything else.
I thought he said my boss will kill me if he finds out.
Yeah, which refers to the owner.
Yeah, so he's the one.
The only one that
the owner to find out, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So.
Stop screaming. Yeah, 2 stars because Milky Hobo died.
Yeah, unfortunately, the hobo died.
He killed his wife because she was suffering, and she said thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
That might not be true, though. Who knows? Maybe maybe the witch is that guy's wife.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. The witch is she's always been here, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
She never left. She never came either.
Also, yesterday I watched Netflix's First Kill and its peak. First Kill. What is that movie?
First Kill. Is that scary?
I don't know. First Kill. Oh, it's where is okay, so that's a falling in love is tricky for teens, Juliet and because one's vulnerable vampire and the other's a vampire hunter. Okay. Calliope? Yeah. Yeah. And so that's interesting. I've never heard of it. Not one that I would initially watch.
Well, did you like it, the First Kill and its peak, AJA? Did you like it or did you not like it?
Yeah. What'd you think? Was it decent? How would you rate it on our scale here? Let's pop that up so that way you can look at it and review.
Is it brand new? I can't find
Was it flawless but worthy, or was it masterpiece?
Yeah. Or was it an atrocity? Gouge my eyes out, sinful. Oh, but yeah. No, I'd say 2.5 to 3. So for Hokum, just because I'm weird and I like that kind of weird stuff that makes you think. Even sometimes that make you feel like you have to watch it again before you understand it fully. So
I know I still won't get it.
It's a teen 2022 series.
Oh, a series. I thought it was a movie.
Yeah, it's a series.
I'm trying to think of what would be have you guys ever had anything rated atrocity gouge my eyes out?
Yeah, I think we can retrospectively say that there was a movie we saw. It actually caused the stream to crash, and so Zombie had recommended it, so I was pulled up the trailer and we were watching it, and it caused the entire thing to crash out. And he's just like, "Oh no, you're not there anymore!" And he's over there texting me. He's just like, but as soon as I turned off the trailer, they put our show back up. So I just I find it funny because we can't even show trailers on here for like next week's movies. It's like, we are trying to promote movies on your service. Why are you blocking us from doing that? So
You watched the movie, not the trailer. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, apparently we didn't talk over it enough or something. I don't know, which is stupid. But regardless, yeah. So what did we decide were next week's movies? I feel like I'm supposed to do something with that. I don't know. Let me see what movie we have.
You ever seen the Spiderwick Chronicles?
Oh,
Spiderwick? No, I have not.
Yeah,
You've never seen the Spiderwick Chronicles?
Mm-mm.
That was good. Are we doing kids movies this next week?
It's not necessarily a kids movie, but kind of.
Yeah, it is. What do you mean?
Well, that's good enough for a Monday thing.
Bailey, careful.
Spiderwick.
What's
Spiderwick Chronicles? Good stuff.
Okay. What is the okay? So I'm thinking Into the Gray. Maybe I'm spelling it wrong. Into the Gray. It's dang it, why can't I? It has Into the Gray movie. Yeah, it's a Guy Ritchie movie. Has Henry Cavill in it. And so Jake Gyllenhaal, I think, too. That's the other one. And then you said Spiderwick.
The Spiderwick Chronicles. It's just got like Lemony Snickets and Hugo and all kind of stuff in it.
Okay.
But yeah, the Spiderwick Chronicles is kind of a kids movie, yeah.
Oh wow, it has that kid who was in The Doctor.
Yeah.
It's PG.
Are you saying you want something harder core than that?
Yeah. It's just, I was just wondering if you had seen it. What's it?
I can watch that with my kids, so we don't have to watch that. Sweeney Todd, is that on my? Yeah, okay. We could watch Sweeney Todd. And Into the Gray. So Sweeney Todd for Monday with Addie, and then Into the Gray with you both, if you so feel like doing so.
Okay.
So she says, I like it because Juliet and Calliope kiss. Calliope. Am I saying that right? Calipio? Calliope. I just cannot wrap my tongue around that word. That name.
Calliope?
Calliope, so to speak. So
I think it's Calliope, right?
Calliope. Thank you. That's why like I said, I cannot get my tongue to wrap around that word. I don't know why.
Good thing it don't have an R in it, because you have to roll it.
Yeah, I cannot roll my R's, period. I just sort of go and that's it. That's all I can do. So it's like when I'm even like speaking Spanish, I can't roll my R's. So it's
you just say it like re.
Because my name in Spanish class was always Rogelio, but it was supposed to be pronounced roll R, Helio.
My name was Jacques.
Jacques. Oh yeah, Jacques. Sweeney Todd. Does that sound good, Addie?
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah.
would
Yeah,
you want
is
to
that
watch
one you
that?
have not? Is that one you have not seen?
No, I've seen it.
Oh, you have seen it. Oh, I
Yeah.
suggested because I thought you haven't seen it.
No.
I've seen that.
Okay, so you don't want to see that one.
I mean, I'm good
Okay.
if you have. I own it and everything. I've seen it a handful of times.
Okay. Well,
If you want
let's
to pick
see.
another one from my list.
Let's pull up your list here.
My list.
Oh yeah. You haven't seen Tusk, have you?
No, I was wondering about that though.
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Yeah, we can watch Tusk.
Have you
Tusk.
seen that?
Yes, I have.
Oh boy, is it good? Okay. All right.
It's definitely interesting. It's weird.
It's there. It's a
And
movie.
yeah, that's all I can say. And Into the Gray for next week. All right. We planned our movies, and we'll see you next week. And tune into our show. We have a show Tuesday where we're going to do art stuff. Not sure what yet. It might be McDonald's Star Wars mashup. It might be some weird Big Mike, trash talk. Who knows? We haven't decided yet.
Oh, Big Mike's a man. I know that. I just learned it last week.
Magic Mike.
No. He's talking about Big Mike.
I know, yeah.
Big Mike.
Magic Mike.
But yeah, we'll plan that, and then of course it's frickin' figures later on that night at 9:00. Who knows? We'll be here. Stay tuned to the madness. Check us out on the meg.tv, and we'll be around and always have good stuff coming on. You never know what's going to come. And that's what she said. So I will take us out of here. And she said, bye. I'm going to go get a Squishmallows Happy Meal. Nice.
No rat.
All right. Thunder Nerds Ho.
You
Oh, wait. I don't need that one. I want this one.
Hey!
Hey!